Have I already mentioned that Mark Hamill is one of my favorite people in the entire world? I think I love him more than I love some of my family members, but I digress. Today, we're going to talk about what Mark Hamill said on Twitter about a specific scene in Empire Strikes Back, a very, very legendary scene. He revealed something that nobody else knew up until this point. Some guessed, nobody knew. Mark Hamill confirmed it as of right now. I think this hidden detail that was revealed to us by Mark Hamill will change how you will see the scene from this point on, because Empire Strikes Back is a movie that I frequent a lot. So thank you, Mark Hamill, again for making Star Wars even more richer than it already is. So Mark took to Twitter to explain this behind-the-scenes Empire Strikes Back image that was posted. Now we know how Luke came to be upside down at this moment. A New Hope ends with the Death Star being destroyed, and about 3 years later, we see Luke on the planet Hoth going to investigate a probe droid that was sent by the Empire, but unfortunately he is knocked down unconscious by a Wampa, who takes him to his cave to get eaten later. When Luke comes to his own, he now discovers that he has been captured by some sort of a monster. What you guys might not remember though, especially the new generation, is that before they re-edited these scenes, back in the old days, the audience did not actually get a full glimpse of the Wampa monster. In the new version, he is actually eating at that moment when he hears Luke Skywalker fidgeting around and goes for him until Luke, of course, successfully force pulls his lightsaber and cuts the Wampa's arm. In the old days, we simply saw a hairy arm going for Luke Skywalker, and he just simply cuts down that arm altogether. So in celebrating this, Mark Hamill took to Twitter and revealed a behind-the-scenes image of him actually being upside down while filming this scene, and two crew members are holding his torso up. Also, a funny mention to the Wampa guy that is looking at Mark in the background. All that body and it's just a tiny head underneath. What a shame. So with all this image, you would say that this is enough. We got what we came for. This is the money shot. You already are getting a lot of information out of this image, but Mark does not disappoint. He went into deep detail telling us why this is happening. Mark Hamill on Twitter said this about the image: "The longer you hang upside down, the redder your face becomes. This was a way to counteract that between takes, so we could shoot longer without getting me out of the harness. Hashtag time is money, money bag." If you actually look at the shot in the movie, you could see that while yes, his face is quite red, it was apparently even redder when he was staying for a long period of time upside down. Apparently, Irvin Kershner decided that this much red color in his face was not that great, and so they decided that between takes, in order to not do all of this procedure again to hang him upside down, two crew members would just hold him up so that the blood would rush back into his body and outside of his head and face. Again, man, there is no substitute for practical effects. CGI, they did not have the CGI technology back then, and this is a great account of that. Two people had to actually grab Mark Hamill and hold him for a couple of minutes until the blood just flushed out of his face. What a time to be alive back then. People got paid for actually holding up an actor. Of course, what can I say about Mark Hamill? He is just a gem. And going into actual detail about this image shows that he is a treasure that we deserve. The last time we saw him, of course, was in the finale of The Mandalorian Season 2, which saw Mark Hamill and a body double make an appearance and collect Baby Yoda so that he could train as a Jedi Knight. Mark actually lended not only his likeness and face and body for the return of Luke Skywalker, but they actually de-aged his voice as well, which is kind of crazy. We've always seen these deep fakes where they de-aged the face exactly to match what he looked like as a younger version of him, but the voice, now they could do a lot of things with the voice as well, as we saw with a young Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian. So I actually expect everything as of right now. These series that are coming on in 2022 can actually do a lot with the technology available. So I would love to know, what do you guys think will happen with the technology that we have right now? What can we see in the future with Star Wars? Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below, subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.